So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nicely weighted ball. Nesta clears. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too.
Lahm. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat.
Strokes it back.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mateus. That has been slung wide.
Lahm, there he goes, motoring forward. And this is Ibrahimovic. Mbappe!
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And here's Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Azar. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he get it? Tries a shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Del Piero.
Looking for options for movement.
Roberto Carlos.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Mbappe.
Roberto Carlos. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe! Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Pepe gathers from the goal kick, and he has been fouled there. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Picked out brilliantly.
That is great defending, so alert.
Del Piero tries to thread one through. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. He's got away.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's been shifted off it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again. Vietnam leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Messi, lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's played, impressive jump! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's with the keeper. Ferdinand. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Look at the space here, and he's definitely onside. He is through here. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the keeper beats it away. Varane. Can he get on? Takes a shot! Oh, good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contact...
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution on the field. Number 13,
time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 8, Seydorf. Number 25,
Mateus.
Hazard. Number 4,
Ibrahimovic.
Number 5,
Driving through the middle.
on the field.
The
Number
defence
6,
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Number 15, Mateus. Number 22,
And it's Luis Suarez.
Messi. Number 21,
This is a promising build-up.
Varane.
Mateus
Number 23,
plays the game a step
Nani.
ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe scooting forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Roberto Carlos. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And here's Neymar. Great ball, a big chance! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona dragged themselves back again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Ibrahimovic. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe is herring after that one. Makalele gets across to intercept that. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes
Pull
has
it.
been indicated.
Tries a measured ball. Varane tries to clear. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Messi.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Delivered with swing.
When it's delivered...
And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw,
Please be
Peter, with a
reminded
good
that
mix
drinking
of
is only
action
allowed
and...
in
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
everybody,
a match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hullet, great ball, and he's in here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Lam. That is good alertness. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And he's had it nicked away. Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Azar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a good foray he's making. Seedorf. Hullet. Played back. Looking for options for movement. Still goalless. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's found a way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Turan. And Mateus. Ibrahimovic. Lovely, now then. And it's Azar. Lam. And he's worked it through. He is through here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Roberto Carlos. And this is Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Hullet. Wriggles his way through. Lam. And it's Seedorf. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. And Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Seedorf. And this is Hullet. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Del Piero. Spread to the right. Oh, they can break here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pinches it off him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hazard. Oh, this is a great position. Seedorf. And he's managed to get rid. That's the end of the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And now
How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
So right back into the action.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he cuts out the supply. Lam with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Has a look up and delivers. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. It's come to nothing. Lam is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Mbappe. And he is... Mbappe! Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe has it in a wide position. McTominay wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar receives it in a wide position. It's Neymar! That has been knocked clear. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Pepe goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Neymar surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs...
And the shot! And there's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 8.
The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Number 5.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Number 22. Messi. Number 11. Eto.
And this is Luis Suarez.
Ferdinand.
He's only too happy to take that back. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, such a clever touch. Lam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Neymar. Mateus. And this is real chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Eto. Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus.
Minutes has been indicated.
He'll try from distance! No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he lines up a cross. Tries to get it clear. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Please report to the staff room.
So here we go then,
immediately.
extra time is coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Hullet. Coming on to
No
replace
winner
him
in
is
90, 30 more to
7,
come.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vietnam paying the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. Mateus. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's aimed into the middle. McTominay getting this one clear. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And he opts to go forward. He's not got that quite right. Has a look and place it forward. Neymar. Showing good feet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. And this is Eto'o. And that's a good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Suarez. And we're halfway through extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And here's Eto'o. He's looking wide. Played with finesse. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely spread. Best.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And he's there to clear it. Crosses it in. Oh, good play! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vietnam look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter.
And that's it. Vietnam pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Vietnam have done it.
And a quick
They're
announcement
people
today
without a
that
fingernail
memorabilia
left
from today's
between them
match is
after
now
what
on
they
sale
have
in
just
the
witnessed.
Stadium Hall.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. It's a searching pass. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Backward it goes. And it's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Stood up well to him there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another. Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish of true class!
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now he's off and running. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted. And this is Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Lam. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's given the time to pick a pass. Taken back almost at once. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, there he goes, motoring forward. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good take, and is he in? Brilliantly cut out. Lam. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And that looks a decent...
There's the shot! Oh, good finish!
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Del Piero. And he's cut it out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Del Piero. Lam. Now, can they get him away?
Decent chance! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Lam. Mateus aims beyond the defence. Azar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. Lovely feet. And that is expertly dealt with.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Azar. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half
Just a quick
very soon.
announcement. It is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution.
We're on the move again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in, and he's definitely onside. Played in by... He leaps for it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lam.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Now here's the delivery. And out it comes again. That's very neat. And this is Hazard. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Ferdinand makes a dash for it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Here's Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Vieira. Number 8, Seedorf. Number 3, Roberto Carlos. Number 25.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 7.
And he shoots!
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lacking in accuracy.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Mateus. Number 22, Messi.
Cruyff.
Number 9,
Makaleli.
Johan Cruyff.
And it's Messi.
Number 24,
And here's Hullet.
Substitution
good read.
taking place.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Del Piero is in a really good position out wide. Shot a goal! It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Well, that has not gone well. Messi tries to play it through, has a look up and drives it forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Best. Mateus touches it back. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Such good technique.
And it's made its way to him. And he was alert to it. Can he get on the end of this? And once more he proves rigid and robust. Cruyff. Pullet. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. Cruyff. Oh, sweet feet. Now the ball. Oh, good climb. No, got right underneath it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Now it's Pullet. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that. It's their second corner of the game. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it. Vietnam cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, no, I'm right in saying he started out as a fullback.
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, delightful ball. And the Sar claims comfortably. Roberto Carlos. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vieira. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Brilliantly cut out. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Roberto Carlos in a... gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
No, he's not getting past him there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what has happened here? Cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through?
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mateus. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to shoot. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Del Piero. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Delpy shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Good ball. Decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute
Hazard.
added time.
Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chance here to counter. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And an exciting one too.
So between them, no goals
today's
at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe receives it in a... goes for a shot! Mateus. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that was vital. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So no flag here. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Best. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pepe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And he's in on goal. Delpy, great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have movement on both
Vieira.
benches.
Number 8, Seedorf. Number 25, Hazard.
Pepe.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 24,
Nesta cuts out the pass.
Pulisic. Coming on the field, number 6, Makalele.
This is Messi.
41, 22, Messi. Number 18,
There's some
Dembele.
great running on show
Number
here, but
10,
ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution in progress.
And this is Luis Suarez. Here's a chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. And it's Dembele. Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gently done. Rice. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nesta. That's a sharp pass. That has been cut short. Messi. And Mateus. Ambitious ball here. And that has been cleared. Messi. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Bale. Steaming on goalwards.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Best, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Vieira. Mateus. Now it's Bale. And this is Luke. Real chance! He lifts the roof! Well, would you believe that? Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Today that memorabilia from today's match
What were your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vietnam could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some...